Welcome in, folks. Here we go. Way back in the country, back in the hills, down in the hollers where the folks are real, living with the crazies and the old wildcats, sawed-off shotguns and coonskin hats. That's where I'm from, and I'm proud to say I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. Oh, do we have any country people out there tonight? All day long we work in the fields and bring it on home to a home-cooked meal. We love you like Sunday, treat you like Saturday night. And when the beds get full, we can sleep in the hay. Hey, we're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. Yeah, we do. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country. We're from the country, Lordy. We're from the country and we like it that way. All right. Welcome in those people who are here and those who are watching later. I hope you all are doing all right. Has it been raining at your house? It's been raining a lot here lately. It's wet. So we're going to do a little Keith Whitley here. I'm no stranger to the rain. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder. Friend, is it any wonder lightning strikes me? I fought with the devil. I got down on his level, but I never gave in, so he gave up on me. I'm no stranger to the rain. I can spot bad weather, and I'm good at finding shelter in the downpour. Mr. Ricks, hello. I've been sacrificed by brothers, crucified by lovers, but through it all I withstood the pain. I'm no stranger to the rain, but when I get that foggy feeling, or when I'm feeling down, if I don't keep my head up, I may drown. But it's hard to keep believing I'll even come out even while the rain beats a hole in the ground. And tonight it's really coming down. I'm no stranger to the rain, but there'll always be tomorrow, and I'll beg, steal, or borrow a little sunshine. And I'll put this cloud behind me. That's how the man designed me, to ride the wind and dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. Oh no, I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder. Friend, is it any wonder lightning strikes me? But I'll put this cloud behind me. That's how the man designed me, to ride the wind and dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. Oh no, I'm no stranger to the rain. Oh yeah, love some Keith Whitley. If it keeps on raining, we may have some oceanfront property in Arizona. You see what I did there? Anyway, let's do a little George, King George here. One of the King Georges. They have to share that title. We'll probably do both of them tonight. Hey, Jeffrey. If you leave me, I won't miss you, and I won't ever take you back. Girl, your memory won't ever haunt me, 'cause I don't love you. Now if you'll buy that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. Got any requests, please let me know. I'll do them if I can, as always. Little bitty, we can do it. Hey Lee, good to see you. I don't worship the ground you walk on. I never have, that's a fact. I won't follow or try to find you, 'cause I don't love you. Now if you'll buy that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. Yeah, if you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Had our first request come in this evening. Somebody wanted to hear, Jeffrey wanted to hear Little Bitty. Love doing some Alan Jackson. Here you go. You have a little love on a little honeymoon. You got a little dish and you got a little spoon. A little bitty house and a little bitty yard. A little bitty dog and a little bitty car. It's alright to be a little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. Little bitty baby in a little bitty gown. It'll grow up in a little bitty town. A big yellow bus and little bitty books. It all started with a little bitty look. Well, it's alright to be a little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share it, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. Hey! You got a job and a little bitty check, a six-pack of beer and a television set. Little bitty world goes around and around. Little bit of silence and a little bit of sound. A good old boy and a pretty little girl start all over in the little bitty world. Little bitty plan and little bitty dream. It's all part of the little bitty scheme. It's alright to be little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. It's alright to be little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. That's a good one. Here's another one kind of talking about small town life. How about a little small town Saturday night? Got any more requests? Let me know. There's an Elvis movie on the marquee sign. We've all seen at least 3 times. Ah, thank you so much. Everybody's broken, Bobby's got a buck. Put $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck. We're going 90 miles an hour down a dead-end road. What's the hurry, son? Where you gonna go? We're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. You got it. See what we can find from Johnny Cash. Lucy's got her lipstick on a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath and trouble on his mind. Well, Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. Got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Good request there, Lee. We'll do a little guitars and Cadillacs too. Bobby told Lucy the world ain't round. Drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat. 'Cause when people leave town, they never come back. shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. How let the moon shoot out the light. Yeah, it's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Oh yeah, what do the devil went down to Georgia? All right, I'm getting all these loaded up you guys requested. Somebody want to hear a little Johnny Cash? How about a little Folsom Prison Blues? I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. But I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. Yeah, it does. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Come on now. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. See what we got next. Guitars, Cadillacs. I'm not sure if this is the right key. We may have to switch it. We'll try. Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. And you showed me how this town can shatter dreams. Another lesson about a naive fool that came to Babylon. Found out that the pie don't taste so sweet. Oh, you're welcome. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Devil Went Down to Georgia next. Try and get all those words in there. Got anything else on your mind? Let me know. Ain't no glamour in this tinsel land of lost and wasted lives. Pain and scars are all that's left for me. Oh, but thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can't find my mind. No, I guess just I'll leave. Messed that one up. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Yeah, I put new strings on my guitar, so I'm thinking about working up one, maybe doing a whole night of just acoustic stuff, banjo and guitar and stuff before the end of the summer. It's hard to do a one-man show with one instrument. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I call home. It'd be hillbilly music for sure. Yeah, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. You got it, friends in low places. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. All right, jump in and hang on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, sir, you're welcome, Lee. The devil went down to Georgia and he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When a young man come across this tune, blah, 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 I'm playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, cause I think I'm better than you. The boy said, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I take your bet you're gonna regret I'm the best that's ever been. Johnny, rising up your bow and play your fiddle hard. The hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. If you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul. The devil opened up his case and said, I'll start the show. And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosin up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And then a band of demons joined in and it sounded a little like this. I always wanted to play the drums on that part. Here's where old Charlie lost about half of his strings there on his bow. When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son. But sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. Fire on the mountain, my boys run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny, that you don't buy no chow, no. Put him to shame, the old devil. The devil bowed the head because he knew that he'd been beat. He laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best that's ever been. Fire around the mountain, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Randy doesn't don't buy no chow, no. with the devil, you might have friends in low places. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. Last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise, the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. No, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. I do my best. Well, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. Then I've been there before. Everything's alright. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then, well, I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. No, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. Everybody now. Hey, I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. No, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. Hey, I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. Hear me, I've got friends in low places. Now, if you got some of them friends, they might be those hippies hanging out down on Main Street. Let's do a little Okie from Muskogee here. You're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you for the request and coming and hanging out with us this evening. We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn our draft cards down on Main Street. Hey, Amber, 'cause we like living right and being free. Got any Okies out there? We don't make the party out of loving, but we like holding hands and pitching woo. We don't let our hair grow long and shaggy like the hippies out in San Francisco do. Oh, thank you for popping in here. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. You get everything in place? A place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. White lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Leather boots are still in style for manly footwear. Beads and Roman sandals won't be seen. Football's still the roughest thing on campus. The kids here still respect the college dean. You got a song you want me to do for you? And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. Yeah, we can do some buck. The white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. And the white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. In Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA. Still a little love's gonna live here. If I can remember how it goes. I'll have to drop it down, I know that. All right, let's try this. Oh, the sun's gonna shine in my life once more. Love's gonna live here again. Things are gonna be the way they were before. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Love's gonna live here again. George Jones, we can do that. Is that the Corvette song? I think it is. I hear bells are ringing, I hear birds are singing. Love's gonna live here again. Hear bees a humming, I know days are coming. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here again. Oh yeah, I forget about doing old Buck Owens sometimes. That was fun. All right, we're going to try the Corvette song here. I don't know if this is the right key. We may have to drop it. We'll give it a go. I stopped off at the Quickside for some beer and cigarettes. The old man took my money as he stared at my Corvette. He said I had one just like her son, a 1963. Till the man down at the bank took her from me. Thank y'all. Oh, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream. Moved every every head in town. She was built for fun to handle, son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. All right, what else y'all got? You got better requests than what I had lined up anyway. Then I handed him my keys and said, here, take her for a spin. The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and grinned. He said, son, you just don't understand. It ain't your car I want. It's the brunette in your bed that turns me on. I had one that was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and mean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. She was built for fun to handle, son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Lord, she was harder than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. She was built for fun to handle, son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Yeah, she reminds me of the one I loved back then. That's a good song, but it goes high and low at the same time. Let's see, what do you want? Where, oh, where are you tonight? Is that the one you want? What was my favorite one I ever heard of those? She took off her peg leg, her wig, and her glass eye. She was surprised by the look on my face. I wanted to kiss and hug you, my darling, but you were scattered all over the place. Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You met another and you was gone. That's the best I got right now. Let's see. 2 dozen roses. All right, let's try that one. I know I got to drop it way down. I brought flowers to your door last night. I done you wrong and I want to make it right. You say I'm not welcome here. I know it ought to be perfectly clear, but I can't help but wonder what it might be like. If I had 2 dozen roses and an imported bottle of wine, if I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? Me too, Jeffrey. If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep that night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? I don't know any Sonny James. Sorry about that. Oh, I must have been a fool back then to lose something that you can't have again. I've done all that I know to do. I second-guessed my every move, but I can't help but wonder what it might have been. If I had 2 dozen roses and an imported bottle of wine, keys, get it higher. Windy the Gambler, for sure. If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Baby, would it change your mind? Oh, baby, could you change your mind? Baby, would it change your mind? Now, I've heard that Convoy song, but I don't know it well enough to do it. It's got a lot of talking in it. I got another one like that I could do that's got a lot of talk, and it's not a trucker song. How about Big John? You know Big John? That's a good one. We'll do the Gambler first. Let me know if you want me to do Big John. Jimmy Dean. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us. And he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces, and for a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle. He drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boys, you better learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. If you never count your money when you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done." Yeah, we'll try that Restless Heart. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed down his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em. Everybody now. Know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count when the deal's done. All right, I like Restless Heart as well. I love those harmonies. They're like the Eagles of country music. It's hard to sing all 4 or 5 of those parts at one time. So here, we'll see what the karaoke app wants me to sing on it. We'll try Bluest Eyes in Texas. Try my best on it. Thank you for the hand applause there. The lonesome Texas sun was setting slow, and in the rearview mirror I watched it go. I can see the wind in her golden hair. There you go. I close my eyes for a moment, and I'm still there. The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight, like the stars that fill the midnight sky. Her memory fills my mind. Where did I go? There's your part. Did I wait too long, or can I make it right? The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. There you go, Amber, that's your part. Another town, another hotel room. So where did I go wrong? That's your part. Another dream that ended way too soon. Left me lonely, praying before the dawn, searching for the strength to carry on. The bluest eyes in Texas, I knew you were, are haunting me tonight, like the stars that fill the midnight sky. Her memory fills my mind. Where did I go wrong? Did I wait too long, or can I make it right? The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. Well, that's a good song. Thank you for that request. For every heart you break, you pay a price. But I can't forget the tears in her blue eyes. The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight, like the stars that fill the midnight sky. Her memory fills my mind. Where did I go wrong? Did I wait too long, or can I make it right? The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. Bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. That's a good one. Good request on that one. I'm not used to singing the lead. When there's harmony there, I'm always the one under the alto or the baritone part of that. But that was a good one. Had to drop it down so I could sing the lead part. All right, how about a little High Cotton from Alabama, and then maybe we'll do one or two more after that. If you got any requests, let me know. If not, I'll do dealer's choice here. I got some stuff we can do. Here we go. Anything from Alabama, you got it. You read my mind. Ha ha. Chicks. We didn't know the times were lean. Around our house the grass was green. Didn't seem like things were all that bad. I bet we walked 1,000 miles, chopping cotton and pushing plows, learning how to give it all we had. As life went on and years went by, I saw the light in Daddy's eye, felt the love in Mama's hands. They kept us warm and kept us fed, taught us how to look ahead. Now looking back, I understand. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Leaving home was the hardest thing we ever faced. Woo, this about makes me cry, guys. When Sunday mornings rolled around, we dressed up in hand-me-downs, just in time to gather with the church. Sometimes I think how long it's been, how it impressed me then. It was the only day my daddy wouldn't work. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Leaving home was the hardest thing we ever faced. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Leaving home was the hardest thing we ever faced. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Those fertile fields are never far away. We were walking in high cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Leaving home was the hardest thing we ever faced. Walking in high cotton. All right. I'll never say no to doing a Keith Whitley song here. Here's a little When You Say Nothing at All. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. Hey, Sean. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Yeah, you say it best when you say nothing at all. finish up with an Alan Jackson song next, I think. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me dear, you drown out the crowd. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. Yeah, I saw that. That's awful. Mouth cancer. That was, the smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. Oh, thank you all for joining me this evening. I will tell you that since I saw Sean pop in here, Sean's got out a new scent. We're going to be doing a video on that. I just recorded that today, and then I also recorded a video for a brand new company for me, which is Bane Blend. So be looking for that coming out on the channel this week. And we'll be seeing you soon. I don't know if we'll be back next Sunday night singing or not. Always kind of depends on what's going on in life and whether it's convenient for me to do that. And as always, appreciate you guys joining me, and we'll take it out with a little Who's Cheating Who. Yeah. Everywhere you look, you can write a book on the trouble with a woman and a man. But you cannot impose, you can't stick your nose onto something that you don't understand. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. Don't you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car is parked next door. Yeah. Always have fun doing these things. I thought I knew her well, I really couldn't tell that she had another lover on her mind. See, it felt so right when she held me tight. How could I be so blind? But still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car is parked next door. Guitar. Yeah, me too. Her heart is on the line each and every time. Love is stolen in the shadows of the night. Though it's so wrong, it keeps going on as long as they keep it out of sight. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car's parked next door. A steel guitar right there. wonder who's cheating, who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car is parked next door. I always wish I could play a honky-tonk piano like that. All right, last time, here we go. Still you wonder who's cheating, who's being true, who don't even care anymore. Makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight. Thank you. Whose car is parked next door. Yeah. Good seeing everybody. Take care. Have a good week.